Hi guys, welcome to Telepathic Tarot, where I have a special sneak peek reading where we're gonna look into why are you the fan favorite. I did mix up the questions in one of my piles, so apologies, and if you got that pile, it's just a sign that hey, maybe there's another pile you need to choose as well. But in the meantime, I also want to make another announcement that I am available for personal readings. So if you have a burning question you need answered, or you just want a little insight into your future, what's going on with the energy around you, check out my description box. I have my email address, and just reach out and let me know what you require and we can have a little talk about that. But in the meantime, pause your video, pick your pile, and I'll see you at whichever one you desire. And there will be an extended version for my VIP members, so tap into it and join me behind the scenes. Hi Pal One, welcome to your reading where we're gonna tap in and we're gonna ask Spirit, what makes you fan favorite energy? Okay, so Spirit, Ancient Ancestors, Ascending Masters, Guardian Angels, Divine, what makes Pal One fan favorite energy? I did forget to say this will be like, I don't even know what to call it, I forget it, but I will be having an extension after this reading. So yeah, if you want to get into the nitty-gritty of why you are a fan favorite when you step onto the scenes, come join me in my VIP section. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the Six of Rockets, which is the Six of Wands. That's hilarious because that is literally energy of admiration, fan favorite, really known worldwide. Okay, so we also have Judgment. Okay, you know how to make good decisions. It's like people are watching how you navigate, how you move on the scenes, and they are admiring you, or they feel like there's something that they could learn from the way that you navigate and operate in life, the way that you handle the opportunities that are presented to you. It's giving me another energy of you're not gonna fumble your blessings, you're not gonna fumble the bag. Okay, with this Lieutenant of Rockets, I do believe the Lieutenant is supposed to be the Knight, so that makes you the Knight of Wands. Ooh, are you another Casanova? Are you a bit of a player, a bit of a heartbreaker? Okay, they fall for you, you don't really be falling for them. I don't know if you're on to the next. Because with this Seven of Wands energy, yeah, you're very protective of your barriers, you're very protective of your space, your energy. It's like you're not just vibing with anybody, okay? You may like to have some fun on the scenes, okay? You're living, I don't know what to say, like you're building a narrative, you're living your life, you're doing you. It's giving a vibe of if there's someone who's attractive, they're matching your energy, they're matching the chemistry, okay? You may dip your toe in, and people like that. Although you, with the Judgment, you may live by the book, you may have high morals, okay? You're someone that people look up to because of your moral compass and the fact that you make good decisions. But with that spiciness of the Knight of Wands, it's letting us know that you're a little rough around the edges too, okay? You like to loosen up, you like to be impulsive, you like to have fun, you like to be explorative, you like to be adventurous, and people love that about you. I don't know if you're also charming and charismatic, but you have an energy where people just have to love you. There's nothing to hate about you, okay? There's just everything to admire, everything to respect, everything to look up to. You're kind of like a role model, okay? But yeah, main character energy, you're well liked, okay? It's just because of your personality, the fact that you're very self-aware. It's not given an energy of like there's a stick up your ass, or you're just kind of like conceited, like it's your way or the highway. You're very considerate of other people's emotions and feelings, and you're very respective of other people's way of life, religions, and so on, identities, however you want to say it. Like you're very respectful as well. And it's giving a vibe of like any scene you get into, any room you get into, you cohesively align and collaborate with people, okay? You are easy to get along with. You are fun. You are also spontaneous, but at the same time, there is a level-headedness with you, okay? You know when it's time to be free, take a leap of faith, but at the same time, sit back, plan, be methodical and reserved, and think about it before you know, take any brash decisions. But yeah. It's hard not to like you. That's what's definitely coming through. Everyone really loves you. You're the life of the party. You're very attractive, okay? You're beautiful not only on the outside, but the inside too. Like, yo. People love the energy that you bring. People love the entertainment that you bring. And people love that you bring, like, I'm sorry. I'll give you an example. On Now TV, there was like this series called Making the Cast, the mini-series. And one of the guys was just yelling about with a lot of women, okay? And I guess for Now TV, because they kept him towards the end, they thought, hey, that brings some kind of entertainment. So it's kind of like that. You bring that spice to the show that fans want to see, okay? Fans want people in the house and they want to be knowing that the people are looking. Like, let's keep it real, okay? And I literally said spontaneous, okay? Because, hold on a second. I cannot see. Aura. Oh my god, you also have a great aura. I freaking love Aura by Dappy. I think I'm going to say that is your synchronized message, okay? So people can't help but fall for your energy because you're just uniquely you. And you're just like, you are, it's given a vibe of you have no problem being your authentic self. And that's why folks admire you. You're not putting it on for the camera. You're not giving us a personality that you think the people want to see. You're just genuinely who you are. And you're kind of like, people are going to take me or leave me. And it's just divinely the way it's orchestrated that the public love you. Folks love your energy. You bring the vibe, okay? But yeah, you're very spontaneous, okay? But at the same time, there is a level-headedness to it. But you know when to let loose. You know when to have fun. You know not to take shit too seriously. We also have this smiling sweetly. You are a sweetheart, okay? It's just, if people don't like you, they're low-key haters, okay? It's also giving me this vibe of you bring good energy, good times, high vibrational positivity to the house, to the environment, okay? If someone's feeling down, you're gonna think of an idea of, let's go do this activity. Let's go get outside the house. Let's just do something to pump up our energies. Let's not be down, okay? You refuse to see anybody down on your watch. The house needs to be lit, okay? That's the vibe you're bringing. You're bringing the party brigade, okay? And people are not getting sick of it, okay? They just love when you come on camera. Think of Baddies. Every time Sky was on camera, everyone loved it, okay? And you know what made it even better? I feel like some people may have been expecting Sky to wild out, because if you saw her back in the day on Black Ink Crew, okay, you knew she could get down with a get down, right? But her elevation and growth was just, oh my god, it brought tears to my eyes. It was beautiful to see. So that's you, man. You can go wild out if you need to, but at the same time, you're chill, you're level-headed, okay? You're not finna bring no drama, okay? And I love that it says it unattached, okay? You don't stress about nothing that don't pay your bills, okay? You're really not here to create no unnecessary drama. You're not here to allow anyone to kind of trick you out your spot, okay? Trick you out your blessing. It's not going to be like a Rolly situation where your fans are going to ever turn against you. Your fans are always going to love you. I don't know why that came out, because that is so weird. I think maybe because just because Rolly was doing like messy stuff, okay? You're not someone who's gonna be petty. You're very unattached. You're like, okay, if this is how things are gonna play out, you're gonna go with the motion. You're gonna let the endings be what the endings be. and you're not going to do no back and forth. It's just giving energy if you're not paid. Because I don't know where Rolly came from, okay? Oh my god, that's why that's why Rolly came out, because we have body secure, okay? And why was Rolly being messy? Because she didn't look like the other baddies, and low-key she was dealing with some kind of internal battle, right? But yeah, that's why people like you, or you give the fan favorite energy, because you're very confident, you're very secure within yourself, whatever your shape, your size is, it doesn't matter. You love yourself, okay? And you don't project onto people unnecessarily. So I guess that's how you're able to unattach from drama or people coming at you in any sort of sense of the word. And maybe that's why you don't necessarily find yourself in too much dramatic situations, because you're nonchalant, you're very unattached. It's crazy for somebody to bring drama to you, because you're not going to match their energy, because you don't have time for that. So because you understand that people are kind of insecure within themselves and they're dealing with certain situations, you don't really take it too personally or seriously when they're coming at you too heavy. You're just kind of like, oh, okay, I see you're dealing with something, I see you're going through something, I'm not going to take it too seriously. So let me get some more messages from this deck, and then we'll close out this reading. And if you feel like you've resonated with this, come and join me in my VIP section. I will be doing an extended. Information down below in the description box. Okay, let's see what we have. We have... This is funny. The devils tried to break me. The devil tried to play me. I could have got here quicker if I let the devil slip me. And I'm sorry. I literally said no one can trick you out of your position. No one can make you fumble your bag, okay? You see through the thuggery. You see through people trying to bait you into controversial or just into... That's what was happening. Like, look at Rolly and Scarface. I'm sorry if you don't know these shows, but like Scarface could have come onto the show and really made a name for herself, showcased her actual personality, but unfortunately she kind of got lost in the sauce of trying to fit in with her friend Rolly and the circles that Rolly ran with, and it kind of tricked her out of her own blessing, okay? She didn't come out in the best of light. That's never going to happen to you. You have an energy where you are very much in control of the narrative that you portray, because no one can trigger you to do anything you don't want to do. And it also gives me a vibe of you stand on business. So even if there is a situation with, hey, maybe, because not all the time the fans are going to agree with what you're doing, but you stand on business on what you're doing. And I guess your fans respect that you still stand on business, because I guess in some way, like, you do have a point, but it's like at the end of the day, no one is ever always going to agree with everything you believe in or your perspective, regardless of if it's good or bad. You know what I mean? There's always going to be a situation where there's, let's agree to disagree on the situation. So it's like people can still respect you, but they'll just be like, yeah, we're gonna have to agree to disagree. But anyway, divinely protected, archangels constantly watch over you, God's favorite. So yeah, people just feel like you're blessed. People just feel like you're really authentic. The energy you bring, maybe you light up the room. You're bringing the good vibes. You're bringing a good time. People could also think that you're very lucky. They feel like you're divine's favorite because maybe you're on this show and you're just always like, you're always shining, you're vibing, you're like one of the most loved out of all the energies, the characters there, because you're just so uniquely you and different. And it's just like, yeah, people can get like earth angel vibes from you. Someone's upset, you're not easy access, envious over the boundaries you set. So yeah, it's not gonna work, so we'll just have 3 for now. So I don't know if you have an energy where like, you know how in baddies, how there was like house A and house B, like you're in this group and this group is very popular and like people want to come and join your group, but you're very exclusive, not because you're like catty, but just simply because maybe their energy just isn't that great and you don't want to align with them. People be feeling some type of way, okay? And I guess what this says is the fans love that you're not a yes man. the fans love that you're always going to stay true to who you are. And if you don't like someone, if you don't vibe with someone, you're not going to fake the funk. You're going to let it be known what it is. And if someone's upset about it, it doesn't matter. Respect my boundaries, okay? Especially if people have crossed you. It's giving that energy of you stand on business. If someone crosses you, you put up those boundaries, you put up those blockages, you let them know I see you. You can't come and play in my face twice. And they feel annoyed about that, okay? Because for some reason, they want you to be, what's the word? They want you to be slow. But you're 10 steps ahead of them, okay? Look at her third eye. You see everything. But yeah, if you enjoyed this reading, come and join me in the extended. And yeah, we'll get more tea as to why you are the fan favorite. In the meantime, it's been an absolute pleasure reading for you, Pal One. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi Pal 2, welcome to your reading where we're going to tap in and we're going to see why do you give main character energy. So Pal 1 was quite interesting. So let's see what Pal 2 is giving, okay? The Emperor. Okay, so you come onto the scenes and you're running shit, okay? You're running the house, you're running the show. Oh my god, the King of Cups. Ooh, so we got the Emperor and the King of Cups. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter the energy. It's just you come onto the scenes and you're a hot commodity. Like everyone wants you. Everyone is desiring you. Everyone is falling for you. And you don't have to do too much. You honestly, people just see you, your energy, how you're just so large in control. I feel like you are the leader of the pack. Okay? I don't know why I'm hearing this. Like you have an energy where folks are gonna be your minions, okay? I don't know why that's coming forward. But okay. What's definitely coming, this is why people would be your minions, because it's just giving an energy of like, you have such a powerful, authoritative energy where folks don't really want to go up against you. They don't want to be on your bad side because they know that you're going to mow them over. This could be another energy that you're happy to stand up against bullies in the house as well and stand up for people. But I don't know. Only if there's something that you can actually benefit from the situation. Like I'm not I'm not saying you're just gonna sit down and watch people get bullied for no reason. I'm just saying that if you're stepping up, it's because you know it's gonna benefit you in a very good light, if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, you definitely have an energy where people just know not to fuck with you, okay? And you don't have to be a screamer, a shouter, a fighter. You don't have to keep picking fights with people to show people that you're the biggest don in the house. No, people just know from the way that you maneuver, the way that you operate, you're that silent but deadly kind of type, okay? Like people don't even want to test your gangster because they already know that you are gangster. And when you step out and you wild out like you be having, people shooketh. So people like that you could be a hothead, but you are very calm and level-headed with it. It's giving me an energy of like Taseki. You're a fighter. You could really get down like that. You're a savage, but you don't just be giving out your savagery to anybody and everybody. There has to be a very justified reason where you feel like you've been extremely disrespected. We have strength here. Yeah, you're very intelligent. You have a lot of power. You have a lot of authority, and you don't have to push your weight around, okay? You don't have anything to prove. This is why you give fan favorite energy. Folks see you on the screen and they're like, this one doesn't feel like they have to prove shit to anybody. They know they run the house. You have an energy where you could just give someone a look and it's like, it's yours, G. Like, you want it, no worries, okay? It's like, you could actually be a bully, but you're not going to be a bully because at the end of the day, you still want to come out in a positive light. You just have an energy where it's like, I am unfuckable with, okay? Don't even try me. Don't even test me, because once you meet my roar, my lion, my aggressor, you're gonna wish you never played in my energy, my space, my face. So, you have a very extravagant, outgoing aura, persona. You're cool, calm, collected at the same time. It's like, the cool, calm, collected is just that you could be a hothead, but you don't lose your cool, you don't lose your temper. But at the same time, you love to have fun, you love to be out there, you love to be seen. It's giving me that Leo energy, like the crowd can't help but be drawn to you. And I get a vibe that you're not egotistical with it either. Like, you're very, I don't want to say modest, you're humble, okay? You're very level-headed, calm, and humble when it comes to the energy, the aura that you give. But yeah. You give main character energy because your aura is just very powerful, okay? I don't want to say you're just out here overshadowing people, but that's how some folks can seem around you or feel around you, because your energy is just so big and powerful. But you're not arrogant, you're not conceited. So I do feel like with that Emperor, where you just sit back, you chill, you relax, you know when to let other people have their moment to shine. So it's giving me an energy that the fans are not going to get sick of you seeing you on the screen all the time, because you know when it's time to strike and stand and be in the spotlight and really kind of take a moment or seize an opportunity with a storyline. But when you see that someone else's time is to shine, you're happy to just play a supporting character where you need to be, because at the end of the day, you don't have anything to prove, okay? You don't have to be rah-rah, loud, fight all the time. You're going to let your energy and your aura speak for itself, and that's what the public will love about you. So, we have well-being. You do not forget to make time for yourself, even after a day of working towards your goals or after helping others. Your health and well-being does not come second to anything. You make time for workouts, meditations, and self-care. Yeah, people see you and they feel like you're a very balanced, well individual, in the essence that the way that you prioritize things. Yeah, you're there to party, you're there to turn up. If someone wants to test your gangster, you're gonna step up to the plate and show them that you should not be tested. But at the same time, peace, love, and light, baby. Let's meditate, let's work out, let's get fit. Like, people are gonna look to you as someone who's very motivational, someone who has a good head on their shoulders, someone who has their priorities in check. And it's like, you're not going to lose yourself in this experience of fame and letting people see your aura, your personality, or the drama in the house and the politics of the show. You're not going to lose who you are, because you're going to prioritize your well-being like 10 toes down. It's giving me an energy of like Saya. When she went on to Batty, she did her shit and then she left because it was just like she had to prioritize her mental health. The fans are gonna love you even more, because it's like, whereas some people who come on the show and you can, I don't want to say they're thirsty for it, but they really need this opportunity. People see you and it's just, they feel like you don't really have to be here. You just want to be here because you're lit, and people want to see you because you're authentic, you're original, you're unique. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna let money, fame, being worldwide known, like, you're not gonna let that change you. You're not gonna let that affect how you operate and move forward in life. So yeah, people really like that you're authentically yourself and you prioritize being happy, being balanced, and you also push that energy onto other people in the house. So maybe that's how you stand up for people, not necessarily rah-rah in their face like maybe Pal 1 was. You're kind of that person who will speak to the people behind the scenes, like after the fight has gone down. Maybe you're that voice of reason, like trying to help people see things from other people's perspective, or trying to be level-headed and let someone know that, yo, like, you done fucked up. Why would you do that, bro? Like, you're not gonna be yelling and raising your voice. You're gonna have like a woman to woman, man to man conversation with someone and be like, dude, like, I respect you and I gotta check you. You know, and people respect you for that, because when you talk to them that they're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, you right, I was acting a little wild, I do need to go resolve the situation and take accountability. So you have an energy, because you're very level-headed and you're not someone who feels the need to showcase your strength and your power and how you can be intimidating. You teach other people new ways to resolve conflicts and arguments, and that's why people love seeing you on the show. It's because you bring another whole dimension to the situation. It's not everyday fights, okay? You bring dialogue and the people like it. So inviting and letting go. You are compelling and unattached at the same time. You are both desirable and desiring. You can easily disconnect when mutual attraction wanes. So we got another heartbreak energy in the house. A lot of people are lusting after you. A lot of people are desiring you. But I feel like with you, you have that energy of you're not gonna fuck on the show. I could be wrong. Like, this divinely connected is really standing out with me. The fact that, yeah, you're just very in connection with your soul purpose, what it is here to do, and you don't feel like being on the show and fucking about is what you're here to do. Like, I think you have this energy of like, you don't want to get in a connection with a castmate and it goes sour, and it's kind of like it's uncomfortable being in this arena because you've created this whole romantic situation that didn't need to aspire. It's like you have an energy of you're focused on the goal and what you're here to do, and it's not really, you know, it's not really have all these connections going around. So you're different in the essence, where I get the vibe Power One would have definitely entertained it and gave no fucks about it, but you're just kind of like, no, we friends, that's the homie, that's the broski, like, we not trying to get into no entanglement. Maybe after the season ends, the show ends and everything wraps up, maybe outside of the show you may have your fun and mingle and dingle behind the scenes. But for you, business is business, okay? If you're having an arrangement with someone outside of the show, you're gonna, like, you better respect the fact and respect my boundaries that we're not bringing this bullshit to our check, okay? Because we're not fucking up our check. So that's what you're like. You're very nonchalant. You don't get over attached to shit. You know when it's time to walk away. And your castmates, the fans, they desire it. So you have an energy where the fans gonna definitely be in your love life. They're gonna be so freaking obsessed with it, Blues Clues, because you don't be giving shit away, okay? The fans could maybe pick up on the flirtatious vibes, but I feel like what it is people be feeling you and you just not really feeling them as much. So the connection doesn't really go anywhere because you're very focused on your bag and what it is that you're here to do. So we have intentionally positive. You choose to be positive every day, even when things may be difficult or when you're dealing with challenging events. You understand in order to attract good things towards you, you have to embody what you attract, and that's positivity. We've been saying it. You're not someone who's going to resolve conflict or arguments by being combative. You're going to want to have high vibrational conversations that allow people to really see the perspective of others and understand what you're trying to enlighten them with and see where you're coming from. You just have an energy where you bring the vibe of peace, love, vibration, okay? You are very much a free-spirited hippie, love, light, and happiness, but people know under that soft, sunny disposition is a bad bitch, OG gangster, okay? They should not be fucking with your vibe. Just because it's peaches and creams and everything's nice doesn't mean you won't get down and dirty. You kind of have this energy of like I said with Taseki, if you, or even like when I'm sorry, I keep I keep citing baddies. It's just because baddies did more or less inspire this. But even when, like, for the recent reunions of baddies, when E.T. and Biggie were having their standoff and Biggie like tripped on nothing and E.T. was like, I can't even fight you, I can't even take this shit seriously. That's you. Like, you have an energy of, I don't care, I can't take this shit seriously, I'm not gonna beef with you. If you're not gonna have a conversation about it, it's not worth my time, it's not worth my energy, because you're really not on it like that. Like, and people love that no one can get you caught up in unnecessary drama, okay? And I have a vibe with you that if the fans were to ever see you get in like a heated argument or really see you do some kind of damage on somebody, the fans are gonna back you. You are never gonna look like a bully in their eyes, because as far as they're concerned, someone triggered you to the point of no return, okay? Because they see you as someone that's like very level-headed and reasonable. You're not just gonna go off for the sake of going off. So let's get a few more cards before I close out this reading. Your vibe is unmatched. No one compares to you. You're unique and you're unforgettable. Yeah. Yeah. With this energy, because I have that vibe of, you know, when it's time to shine and show off who you are as a person, show off your personality, your aura, why you're unique, but you also know how to sit back and let other people step into the limelight, the fans are gonna miss you, okay? Even when you're letting other people have their moment on the show to shine, the fans are like, where are my pal 2? We need the drama, we need the suspense, we need the mystery, okay? The fans are just gonna be desiring you because they love your vibe, they love how you operate on the show, they love the conversations that they bring, they just can't forget you, okay? So let's get maybe 2 more messages. People feel intimidated by your spiritual depth and knowledge. Yes, we literally said you have that vibe, that energy that you don't have to argue and push your weight around. You can simply have these enlightening conversations that people know that you're smart as fuck, and it's best to probably hear you out and see where you're coming from, because you can help elevate them and enlighten them in ways that, hey, because it's like, the folks who are fighting on the show for these silly reasons, you're gonna help them realize that, baby, you're fumbling your blessings, okay? Don't let the devil slip you out of your blessing, okay? Don't let them do you like that. Don't let them do you like that. So yeah, that's another reason why folks know not to test your gangster as well, because they are just intimidated by your knowledge. And I feel like that's also what intimidates them, because whereas they may go after someone who doesn't know how to use their words, you can just read someone down and make them feel very silly for even trying to beef with you, okay? It's just like, no one knows what you're gonna say to them. So it's like, do they really want to test your gangster? Because you could be like, you know, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh my God, who remembers that read that Phaedra gave, oh my God, was it Kenya, about the sperm and the pizza and the dot? No, that's you, baby. That's you. You could read somebody for filth and just have them sitting down, just tucking their hair behind their ear like, oh, okay, that'd be cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, final card. Better be genuine if you come around me. My ancestors don't play when karma gets dealt. So, yeah. That's why you're happy to let shit go, and you're more than happy to not beef and fight over it. Because as far as you're concerned, you know what? Spirit will humble folk. Karma can do a better job than I ever could. And that's why you have this energy of be who you are authentically. If folks don't love it and they want to go up against me, I'm just going to bow out gracefully and let the Lord handle the rest. So yeah, the fans love that you just don't play into any petty games, and the fans be seeing how karma be getting your ops, and they love that even more. And if you are someone who does talk about your spirituality, or they just get this spiritual vibe off of you from watching you on the show, you just make people want to tap into their own spiritual gifts, tap into their own spiritual knowledge and wealth, figure out how they can get themselves more protected, and tap into their own discernment. So pile 2, that was your reading. I really hoped you enjoyed it. If you want a bit more in-depth information, come join me in my members section where I will be pulling out some more cards. But if this is where you leave me, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye! Hi pal free, welcome to your sneak peek reading, where we're going to be looking into why are you the fan favorite. So I've really been enjoying this reading, and I'm really intrigued to see what your pile is gonna give. So far, everyone's been a baddie and they are the shit and they look damn good. So we'll see what pile 3 is giving. I cannot see what that says. Queen of Cups. Oh, you're really sweet and nurturing and loving, just like my little Betsy. Betsy has been interrupting my readings a lot more these days. Which is nice, Betsy, but I don't think the people are going to appreciate that you are getting in the way of their reading. Oh, you guys are stepping out. 9 of Wands. So you've been through a lot of struggles, a lot of hardships, a lot of letdowns, people trying to maybe even project this idea that you are not the shit, that you are not as great as you kind of perceive yourself to be. The Hermit as well. I feel like it's giving a popular loner energy. People feel some kind of way that I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me move Betsy because I need to see my cards, sweetie. Thank you. Low. So yeah, I feel like you guys are popular loner energy where I don't know, it's given this vibe of people trying to make you think you're not the shit, thinking that their projections, their ideologies, and their beliefs, if they put them onto you, you're going to absorb it, you're going to become what they think of you. But you've done the complete opposite because you have like a very high self-esteem, high self-worth, high self-respect and self-love that like you refuse to settle, you refuse to compromise. You know you are the shit. You shine very brightly and no one can dim your lights. They can try to dim your light, but they're gonna be very unsuccessful. So you're very like smart and knowledgeable. You like to keep to yourself, but you have your times where I don't want to say you're a bit of a slow burner. That's what it's kind of giving. It's kind of giving you're a bit of a slow burner in the essence of like, I'm thinking of like RuPaul Drag Race when because from the audition tapes they know that the person they've brought to come on the show is the shit. They are talented, they are gifted, but for some reason it's just taking them a hot minute to really showcase their skills, really step into their power. And there's always this one point in the competition where it just clicks for them, where they're like, I am the shit, I'm gonna showcase that I am the shit, and I'm not gonna worry about stepping on people's toes. I don't know if you're gonna have an energy where I don't know if you're gonna downplay yourself at the start. It's not negative, it's just maybe you have an aura of you're observing your surroundings, you're observing the energies that you're coming encountered with, and when you're ready to step out and when you're ready to showcase and stand on people's toes, you're gonna do that. It's like all the piles have kind of been very methodical, logical, strategic with how they operate and maneuver on the show, but I feel like out of all of them, yours is very deliberate. Like you have an energy where, okay, you remind me of is it Banana on the new RuPaul Drag Race, where everyone's like they are tired of hearing that she is rubbish and she can't do shit, because when it's time to actually put forward the results, she's passing it with flying colors. So I feel like you kind of have this strategy that you don't want people to like hate on you because you've had that experience in the past, and the way that you do that is you kind of downplay yourself. It's a really weird energy, I can't explain it, but the fans like that you downplay yourself, because when you do take your opportunity to stand and be in the limelight and be seen, it's like nothing can stop you from gaining the love and affection and attraction from the fans that you deserve. It's giving me an energy of like Taseki, where Krishan was doing everything in her power to stop her sister from coming onto the franchise, because she knew that her sister had an energy that people were just going to find infectious if she showcased it, if she let it be seen. And that's you, because you know you have an aura, an energy, a positive outlook where people are just naturally drawn to you. People can't help but not necessarily fall in love with you, but it can also be platonically as well. Like, people really enjoy being your friend. People really enjoy having you around. People really enjoy being in your energy because you make them feel comfortable and you make them feel safe. So some folks, because they see how you are able to like draw the attention of a room, they want to try and dim your light. They want to try and put this seed of doubt in your mind that you are not shit, that you are not here to make waves, be iconic. But no, you play yourself down so people don't see you coming. And when you do decide to step on people's toes and come out into the limelight, it's like no one can do anything about it because you're shining too damn bright and you've already got the crowd hooked. So yeah, it's like you're giving me the silent but deadly killer kind of. Oh, I like that. One just flipped out. What does it say? And I literally just said that you have that energy. You do not obsess over whether someone has texted you or worry about how to impress a love interest. You do not wait to make plans just in case someone you liked might contact you. You value your own time and attention. So we've been saying it. You're gonna only do what makes you happy, what makes you feel fulfilled. You know your self-worth. You're not gonna settle. You're not gonna conform to things that don't really align with your moral high ground. You don't really... It's like, and this is why you playing yourself down, the fans will see it as strategic and not see it as you trying to fall into the crowd, because they're gonna get the vibe that you don't really care how people perceive you. You don't feel the need to play your energy up, to be liked, to be noticed, to be seen, okay? You're just that smooth kind of criminal, okay? It's giving an energy of like how ℚ𝕠𝕝𝕕, I was kind of saying they have a lot of power. They don't have to like push and throw their weight around. With you, it's kind of like swag. That's your energy. Like, you're really cool. You're really... I don't know, you're just really smooth, you're really edgy, like people just really like your aura. So you don't have to be flashy like I'm the shit, because when you just be yourself, people are just like, oh my god, and look at this, glow up. Yes, oh my god, your inner light is shining through your skin. You are more powerful than you think you are, and you will always follow through by doing the right thing. You were born with wisdom that is difficult for most to understand, but you know what it is you are meant to be doing here. Yeah, people don't realize that, especially with that 9 of Wands energy. They don't understand the hardships and the battles that you've overcome. They don't understand that this wealth of knowledge and introspection and shadow work that you have done has come from a lot of extensive life experiences and struggles that you have had to overcome. And that's how you've been able to find that you are very powerful and you don't have to prove yourself. This is, okay, that's it. I've been like tiptoeing around trying to figure out the energy, but that is your energy. You are the one that does not have to prove yourself. It doesn't matter if you're a slow burner, because it's like in your silence, you are still very confident, okay? It's like your energy, your aura, it speaks a lot, okay? The volumes just scream through the room. It's hard not to notice you. I'll give you an example of who this kind of resonates to me. I'm thinking of the Chantel family, and I'm thinking of her brother River. Like, he doesn't really be doing too much on the show, but like, yo, he's fine. He is just such a nice addition to the show and the scenes and the energy and the cool, like his cool swag and his calm, chill persona. That's like you. Like, you don't have to do too much showy. You're the shit. Your energy, your persona, the vibes that you give, it just reads that you are the shit. And you know that when it's your time to step into the limelight, you're gonna glow, baby. You're gonna be seen. And that's why the fans like you as well, because it's another energy of like, you don't feel the need to be the loudest in the room. You're not someone who's gonna be playing it up to get camera time. No, the camera time is just gonna automatically find you, okay? And yeah, okay, let's get another card. And I feel like, yeah, that glow up card also highlights what we've been saying about the slow burner. Like, people are gonna, it highlights what we've been saying about the RuPaul, when the contestants go through that moment where they're not really doing good and then it clicks for them and they start winning continuously. People are going to love your character journey, your character arc. They're going to love the glow up that you have on the show. Not that you struggle to find your power, but they're going to love that moment where you feel confident and powerful in your position and where you're at in the show. And you just freely be yourself without worrying about the consequences. Not that you are worrying about the consequences, but it's just like you're being yourself and you're not giving a fuck about, not that there will be backlash, but like if someone has something negative to say about it, you couldn't care less. You feel me? So one more card. I literally said that. Yes, that's why people love you, okay? You don't compromise on your morals. You don't compromise on who you are as a person, your self-belief. You have a lot of self-respect. You value and love yourself before expecting the world to do the same. People are going to like that you're not insecure. You're very whole within yourself. You're very healed and you're very fulfilled. That's why it's another energy of you're someone who's very independent. That's why I keep getting that vibe of you being a popular loner, you being a lone wolf. It's like you could literally be in the house by yourself, not necessarily by yourself. It's like you're not really feeling the clicks in the house, but the clicks will still be drawn to you. The clicks will still want to vibe with you. I'm getting an energy of like Saya from Baddies. She wasn't really in any of the clicks, but all the girls liked her, okay? She definitely had her own kind of popular loner, lone wolf. I'm just here for the experience. I'm not here to team up kind of vibe. And that's you. You're here to just do you, show out, not team up and not try and get into no clicky gang shit, okay? You're really here to showcase yourself. If you have any businesses, if you have any talents, because it's giving me an energy of like Molly May, how she went on Love Island and she was very intentional with the way that she presented herself, because when she finished Love Island, when it came to like brand deals and partnerships and sponsorships, she got kind of the biggest deals there were, because the way that she presented herself on TV at the time, she was very intentional with it. And I feel like that's you. You have that business mindset where it's like, I'm not here to tag along with anybody, get buddy and ride their coattails. I'm here to showcase my talents and my skills so I can have potential new networking business opportunities lined up for myself when I come out. So yeah, the fans just feel like when you're on screen, when you're representing who you are as a person, you're very intentional and you're very authentic to what you want to show. So it says, you know you are worthy, therefore you will never let others walk all over you. You would never sacrifice your happiness to please others. And we've been saying that. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're not going to allow people to push you about. You're not going to allow people to put this idea that you are not the shit. Like, no. You have these barriers and you have these blockages, and you really do put out an energy that folks need to respect you, and they better talk to you nice, okay? Because the same way they're trying to... I feel like the fans are going to like you because... people go to hell and you go lower, okay? It's just giving me this vibe of like someone trying to ruin your day. They're gonna regret ever trying to do that shit, because baby, you gonna have them in tears when you're through, okay? So I don't know if you have a sharp tongue with your words. So we also have, they've fallen into the pits they dug for you, world of trouble. Yeah, it's giving me an energy of like karma. I love that God's favorite came out, because yeah, people should really not be fucking with you. You are gonna be the character that you're just walking karma for everybody. People try to plot on you, and I got another message like this from one of the other pals. So I don't know if you need to watch the other pals, but it's like people be trying to plot on you behind the scenes. The audience are watching how people are setting up traps for you to showcase yourself in a negative light, for you to look silly on camera, and it never plans out. because you have divine protection. The same way you love yourself unconditionally, the Lord, your divine angels, your divine helpers, they love you too, and they protect you. You are comfortable with standing by yourself and being a popular loner because you know spiritually you are not alone, okay? That's why you are... I feel like the audience is going to want to know, what is this power? How are you so independent? How do you have this energy where you don't really feel the need that you need to be busy and friendly with everyone? Not that you're going to be a bitch, but it's like you don't feel the need to kiss ass. And it's simply because you have that same energy as one of the other pals where, like, intuitively, if you feel that urge that, no, I shouldn't be fucking with you, you're not going to do it. You're not going to vibe with it, and it is what it is. People stop and stare. Your aura shines bright like a diamond, work of art. Yes, you are going to be the fan favorite because you're not going to say too much. You're not going to do too much. You're literally just going to be your authentic self. And the network, the fans are going to look at you and they're going to be like, we can capitalize off your unique vibe. And yeah, I guess you're just something to be admired. I don't know if you're a fashionista. I don't know if you're trendy, but overall, you are a whole ass vibe. And it's like you're silent, you're deadly, and you're very humble with the way that you move. So Pal Free, I really hope you enjoyed that reading. If you want an extended insight, I've got some more decks that I will be pulling. Make sure you join me behind the scenes with my VIP nebulas and my astral OGs, where I'll be getting more tea. But if this is where you leave me, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.